With the latest update, we have seen an HP buff to almost all the units. Furthermore, we got 3 new units, and I thought it's a good idea to update the tier list. So in this video, we're gonna check out the best and the worst units for squad busters, and my thoughts about the recent meta changes. And with that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. If someone else is new here, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for free to my channel. Before we hop into today's video, a little bit of a disclaimer, as this video is mainly based on my own opinion. For sure, you guys can have a different one, and I would love to read your opinions about the tier list down below in the comments, because that is the only way how we can improve, sharing our own impressions, strategies and everything to learn from each other. So don't be ashamed and just write down your opinions down below in the comments. Already next of me you can see my ranking. We have there the lowest ranking with D, followed by C, B, A and S. And we might add a rank in the future because it's getting quite full here in the B. And B ranking is also that point where I think it's hard for me because I would love to separate some units in between. And well, we got further icons with the ice and lava world, so we could add there maybe an E tier here or something like B plus or B minus in the middle. But let's start on the first side. We can start for sure with the D rating. That means these are the units which are the worst, and we have there some changes. Yes, I have ranked down the medic even worse towards the D rank. There's a simple reason. I can barely see that unit in game, so it has to be one of those units I can see the least in all the matches. Maybe not only from the rare tier, but also for all the units. And if I think then, how often do I pick that unit? And well, I almost never pick the medic nowadays because we got better healers. Trader, Mavis, Crack can even heal. We got for sure the battle healer, which is insanely good, as well as the Pam. So I consider this the worst healer unit at the moment, so that's why I've rated it down. Furthermore, there remain Dr. T and Heavy, but that Heavy, maybe we increase it again to C in the future, because lately I can see more guys playing that unit. Why I can't still get him, no use case for me at the moment, and the same counts for sure for the Dr. T. DC rank, we can see there are 2 changes. We got there now the Goblin as well as the Chicken. And you may think, hey Stormy, why you placed them there? Well, just from the fact how often I use those units. The Goblin is picked pretty alright, I would say. Maybe could even be on the B tier or in the B minus tier, as I said before. And the same counts for the Chicken. Chicken is like a pretty common pick for me because speed is the key in this game. And whenever I can get a Chicken and don't have any further speedster, for sure I'm taking the Chicken. Like we got the common Chicken, which is not too good. We got the rare Hog Rider, which we are not having in all of the matches. And then we got 2 epic units being Speedster Max and Leon. And well, considering that 2 are epic, we only got the rare Hog Rider and the common Chicken. So since speed is the key, I'm picking the Chicken pretty often. And I consider the Chicken itself being okay. And the latest change that the hatchlings are there or do not lose HP over time helps even at the early game to farm pretty fast. Yes, the damage per second is alright for the Chicken, but with these additional hatchlings, the damage is pretty good against the early monsters. Furthermore, we got the El Primo. Yes, pretty useful with the stun, but that's it. Tank being a tank. And for sure we got there the Witch, second worst epic unit in my opinion at the moment, and Nita. Yes, Nita got in the latest update an improvement with the teddy bear spawning much faster, or spawning faster and much faster on its ultra form. But well, I'm not playing her too often, but maybe I will give her a try, so maybe Nita is returning back to B rank in the future. And we got there the Archer, and that will be definitely a point of discussion I already can see coming. Because a lot of you guys play the Archer, but I can't friend myself with the Archer. And I don't know why. Because on the one side we got that pretty low damage, pretty high attack rate, but consider this a single shot, and the ultimate, or like the special ability, this Field of Arrows, takes so long that you lose important time for farming. And the damage is not too good. Yes, I have her only on 3-star, 4-star would the ultimate or the special ability do more damage for sure. But I can't get really used to her. Maybe I just have to play her more often, but for me, the other common units are better and I prefer them. But on the other side, if we have their heavy and already have one of the farmers in the team and get only commons, yes, Archer is being picked. So C tier is maybe a little bit too low for her. I can admit to that. So she would be worse to go to at least B- in my opinion as well. Coming now to the B rank, we can see that this is the most filled rank here, with almost all the units being there. Battle Healer, good. Might be even on A ranking lately. Kinda nice lately. Even though we got the HP buff on all the non-fused units, I play the Battle Healer more often lately. Then we got their bow, for me one of the best common units, and still the second most pick. And if it goes just to my personal preferences, it would be even an A rank, but I consider here also how often I do see the opponents playing a specific unit, and that's why I have to rank him down there. Shelly and Cold pretty even for me. Cold maybe a little bit higher rated because of the ultimate going through the opponents, and lately I've seen Cold getting played more often, and I played him more often as well, so this would be an upper B rank, so definitely a useful unit. And Mortis, I was kind of surprised at the tournament that Mortis was played that often, and this is a unit I have to admit I have a little bit underrated in the past, because those units, those add-on units, they don't look only scary, they cause a lot of damage. So maybe Mortis could deserve an A rank there even. What do you think about special Mortis? Should it be an A rank? Please write it down below. Then we got Penny, and I was like, hey Penny, I have to rate her lower. Checked again my stats, and Penny is my second most common unit. And I was like, why is that the case? Yeah, well, we pick her instant because of gems, coins, and hearts, and sometimes a key. From the supplying capabilities, she is insanely good. Damage is super good for single point damage, and she is pretty okay from the HP base. So yeah, that's why I pick her that often. But I have the feeling that I can't rate her really higher. Not too many guys are playing her, from my feelings. So that's also a point of discussion for myself, and we may see an up rank for her in the next update. Royal King stays, Pam B-, but staying there, Dynamite B-, but staying there at the moment, and I have downranked the Bandit. Yes, she is giving you a good amount of gems, and I know a lot of guys love the Bandit, but for me, for my personal taste, we got so many sources of income for gems that I'm not playing her too often. If I already go early for a Mavis or a Trader, yes, we got a very good gem output. And in the mid phase where the rare units appear, I'm focusing more on damage, but this is my personal preference. So we are going for the tanks, we are going there for the Jessie, the Ice Wizard, and not the Bandit. Unless we have no further supply of gems, then for sure Bandit is an insta-lock for me. Damage is insanely good, HP is good, but it is still a melee unit. And we got there the new Miner. And Miner, I can see a lot of guys loving that unit. For me, it's pretty alright and it's fun to use it, but if you are missing speed, I'm getting even tempted to use more speed because of the Miner, and then not hitting the attack, because the stun when he comes up is sometimes a little bit off-centered and not really hitting the opponent team. Maybe that's just because I'm bad, it could be possible, but I have the feeling that this unit could be a little bit improved, and the same counts kind of for the Archer special ability. Like with those two, it's hard to hit the opponent team. But still, the Miner being under the crown is pretty cool and a nice ability. Coming now to the A tier, we can see there are no changes at all at the moment. And I still consider Max being solid there. Definitely a very good speedster and epic unit. Wizard for me, definitely A tier. With the double spell you can equip, the AoE damage, nice. Barbarian, still best fighting common unit. And the Trader being insanely good. Maybe Trader even being in S tier. Furthermore, Crack there A, maybe a little bit lower A tier. I'm not playing that unit too often lately. I'm preferring Mavis or the Trader. And if I don't have both, then we are going for sure for the Crack. Ice Wizard, Chassis, solid A tier units. And we got there the new added unit, Leon. Yes, Leon for me is good. Could be a little bit better. So maybe even a B rank, or we could even switch there the Miner and Leon, because Leon has that surprise effect. If you come in invisible, and they have, I think, solved it really good. because it happened already pretty often that an invisible Leon just appeared next to me, and that is kind of fun, and he is definitely fun to play. And considering that we have only a low amount of speedsters in the game, I definitely consider him being a very good unit, which I almost insta-pick as soon as it appears. Then we got the S tier for sure, Archer Queen and Barb King being for me the best epic units remaining there. Tank, of course, insanely good, still there, especially when inside the tank. Only that good when inside the tank. And I have moved B up, and I know already a lot of guys will not agree to that. But B was already insanely good before the latest update, and now they have increased the B's output damage, so those things flying around there, to an insanely high level. This is hilarious. You're one-shotting the little gift packages, you're one-shotting some further monsters, and the damage is just insane. And I can see that slowly guys start to play B more often, with getting some tough games where I have to play against her. Yes, B is not having too much HP, slightly got buffed HP as well. And in its fusion form, B is insanely good in my opinion. And I can't say to the one side, okay, that I have to get Bs for the B, when all or everybody is playing the tank, where you have to get the tank as well. So B for me is an S tier, might get nerfed in the future and will be downranked a bit, but I can definitely recommend of using her. And we got there for sure Mavis and Hawk Rider remaining. Even the Hawk Rider got a slightly nerf in his abilities with the last update. I can't even feel it, it's not significant for me. It's still the best speedster, and for me the best or one of the best rare units beside fighting. Fighting for sure, tank and B, and the Hawk Rider being the key unit like an insta-lock. So these are my thoughts about the tier list with the updated version in September. What are your thoughts? And I'm really interested in your opinion, so please write it down below in the comment section. And if there is any rough mistake I did do here or anything I should try out, please write it down below in the comment section and your idea might be featured in one of the future videos. Thank you guys and see you again pretty soon.